Hello everyone, my name is Dawson and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I got you guys the best settings to use here in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now before we get into the settings, if you guys are new to the channel and enjoy what you see, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, also turn on those post notifications so you never miss one of my uploads. With that out of the way, let's get right in the video. Now I have gotten a few requests to do another settings video. The last time I did a settings video was about a month ago, or actually over a month ago, so I guess it is about time that we make an updated video. And starting off with the stick sensitivity, both horizontal and vertical, we have 7.7. Now this is actually different from the previous video where it was 6.6. I think I changed this like right after the video. I just wanted to like try it out, see if it's like good or not. And so I've been rocking that for the past month. I haven't really seen like that big of a difference, honestly, because going from 6.6 to 7.7 isn't that big of a jump. Now if you go to like 6 to 9, you know, then you'll probably see a bigger difference. But just changing it up a little bit, you know, seeing if I like it or not. But yeah. Next, for the ADS stick sensitivity for your low zoom, I have 0.8. I'm pretty sure I was running a 1 with the 6.6. So probably, I don't know, if you're running a higher sensitivity, like a 7 or above maybe, I'd probably like lower the low zoom sensitivity, because a lot of people just like run it lower now that it's an actual thing. I forgot what COD it even was introduced in, but a lot of people use it to their advantage. Now moving on to the high zoom, I kind of just stick with this as the same as the low zoom. It just makes a lot of sense for me. Next, for the button layout, we have tactical. Now this is different from the default, of course. This means that I crouch and prone with my R3 or my right thumbstick, and then I melee with my circle. I think this button layout is very good for running like a default controller, you know, no scuffs or anything like that. And I found it very helpful with like the movement and everything. Just being able to like slide with your R3 and not getting your thumb off of the analog stick so you can aim. I think that's a big crucial thing about it. Next, another thing that ties in with the button layout, I do shoot with L1 and R1, so that means my button layout is flipped. So I just think that there's less delay with the I think they're called the bumpers. Nah, yeah, I think they're the bumpers. I think L1 and R1 are called the bumpers, and L2 and R2 are called the triggers. Anyways, I just think that there's less delay with L1 and R1 when you're shooting. I actually switched about in like Black Ops 4. I switched to bumpers. So hey, it's been pretty good for me. We're going to skip over some nonsense settings. We're not even going to worry about this. Aim response curve, another massive setting. I run dynamic. A lot of people either run standard or dynamic. I rarely see anyone use linear. So I don't know. You can try it out, see if you like it, but I'd stick to standard or dynamic. I really don't know what any of these do, so I'm not really going to explain it and act like I know what they do. I just run dynamic because I stick with the setting that I like have had since the start of the game. So stick with one, or pick one, stick it, and just, you know, keep rocking with it. Controller vibration is off. I honestly think it was really hard getting used to not running controller vibration because I was actually pretty used to it. I honestly don't think that it affects your gameplay that much. A lot of people may say, oh, when your controller's vibrating, your aim is all whack, but I don't believe that one bit. I just have it disabled. Controller effect, I'm pretty sure this is only for like a PlayStation 5 controller. This is disabled. Target aim assist, of course you want this enabled. Another setting here is the target aim assist mode. I run standard. I've never really switched any of these up. You can run legacy, precision, or focusing. Again, I don't switch this. I don't even know what this does. So I just stay away from it, stick to the standard. And I don't know. I just don't want to get caught up, you know, trying different things. But ADS aim assist, of course, that doesn't even apply to multiplayer. Airborne mantle behavior. You want this on manual because you don't want to auto mantle when you're, especially when you're in a gunfight. So make sure this is on manual. On press, hold, you know, just some random settings here. Here are some more important settings here. The left stick min input threshold, mine is a 5. You can probably go from anywhere from 1 to probably 10. That's a good area to stick between with your min input. But your max is basically 99. I've never seen anyone run it like lower, so just stick with 99. My right stick input is actually a little bit higher than my left because I have a lot more stick drift with my right stick. So I have it at a higher setting because, you know, the higher setting, it won't drift as much on its own. So that's the main reason why. And again, we have 99. Dead zone sensitivity, I'm pretty sure this is again for PlayStation 5 controllers, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But this does help. Like if this was a setting, it's only available when the trigger effect is set disabled. So I think I had this disabled. I don't know. But if this setting was a thing when I actually played the game with L2 and R2, it would have been a whole lot better, probably. I probably would have never switched, but no. Controller sounds disabled, auto move forward disabled, auto sprint, I think you need this enabled. It really helps save your controller, and then it really helps with my text, or no, what is it called? The slide canceling? Yeah, that's what it's called. It really helps with that, and, you know. But yeah, that's basically the only settings here. We'll move on to graphics next. With graphics, it's a lot of personal preference, honestly. Safe area bounds, I'm pretty sure this is only for your specific monitor or screen. So I'm not even going to show mine. Colorblind modes, mine is disabled. I really never mess with this. The only thing that I have differently is the enemy color, and I have it on the darkest red. You can play around with it. I just think that it looks hideous sometimes. Like, I don't know, people be changing their stuff and it just does not look good to me. Brightness, another thing that's personal preference. You have to do it on your own screen. Everyone's is going to be different, basically. Nonsense setting. Field of view, a huge setting that is very important. Mine is set at 110. I'm pretty sure at 120, you start to lose aim assist a lot more often, I should say. You still have it, but you just lose it at random times. So I stick with 110. I used to run like 100 or 102. You can run whatever. Probably anything above 90 is what I've seen. Like a lot of pro players ran like 92 or something last year, so 90 or above probably. ADS field of view, I run affected. I think this setting is basically if you have over 100 field of view, you want affected. But if it's lower than 100, then you want to run independent. But I run affected because that is what a lot of people on Warzone ran before, like, console even had a FOV sliders, so it is what it is. And then motion blur, you want this definitely disabled. Just makes your screen look a lot more better. It's like, I don't know. My friend used to have the setting enabled and he turned it off and he got a lot more better instantly. So yeah, that's it for graphics. And now for audio, I think this setting is another like personal preference setting. Honestly, a lot of these don't really affect the gameplay as much. Master volume, mine is set at 90. No music for me. Not a fan of the music. Sound effects 90, dialogue 100. Again, I really have no idea what really any of these do, so I just kind of messed around with it. Audio presets, I go with Treyarch mixed. You can probably run headphones, or I haven't messed around with these. I kind of got my audio settings from like a pro player, like Simp, if you guys know FaZe Simp. I knew that he run this audio the Treyarch mix, so that is why I'm running it. Hit markers sound effect. This is a question that I get quite often. Everyone always asks me why my hit markers sound like Black Ops 4. Sorry, excuse me. Woo! And this is the reason why. Oh, wait, I'm reading the wrong setting. Okay, here's the setting that's a Black Ops 4 setting. The select hit marker sound effect. Set it to classic if you want the Black Ops 4 hit marker sound effects. Everyone always asks me, you know, why does it sound like Black Ops 4 and all that? And the default, I don't even remember when I switched. It must have been very early because I don't even remember what the like actual hit markers sound in this game. So I'm a big fan of the Black Ops 4 hit markers, and I guess apparently a lot of people are. So yeah. Next, voice chat settings. This is just random. And then we're not going to go into interface, keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse obviously is not apparent because, you know, we're on controller. As you can see, input device is controller. And then account and network, that's all privacy stuff, so we're not getting into that. But yeah, those are my updated settings here in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys put them down in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you guys hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.